Hello, everybody. This is Kimchi Crypto. Today, I'm going to talk about July 14th is declared as Crypto Week in the United States. Let's begin. Tom Lee's Bitcoin surges 3,000% since Ethereum Treasury strategy, but SharpLink's plunge warrants caution. SharpLink Gaming skyrocketed over 4,000% following its $450 million fundraising announcement, only to plunge 90% in the next few weeks. As you know, buying corporate shares of those Bitcoin or Ethereum and buying companies' shares, it's a crypto leverage play. It's not crypto play. I'd rather stick to spot play rather than go big or go home. Why doesn't the US have a Bitcoin reserve yet? The latest comments from the government officials at the center of that effort suggest US Bitcoin advocates may still have a wait ahead of them. It was announced in March by the US President Donald Trump, but it's still pending right now. Bitcoin Reserve is not the idea of Mr. Donald Trump. This idea belongs to the technologists who succeeded the coup of the US government, including big tech giants and crypto companies such as Ripple, Circle, Gemini, Coinbase, etc. Bitcoin Reserve of United States will definitely take place. My question should be, will you buy before that happens or afterwards? They won't be satisfied with Bitcoin alone. Underevaluated major altcoins will pump as well. That's what I think. Trump already mentioned 5 specific coins: Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP Solana, and ADA as digital asset stockpile. Please be reminded. SEC's pose of grayscale funds, including that exact 5 cryptocurrencies, is likely temporary. The Commission's pose on Grayscale's digital large cap fund ETF is likely tied to listing standards, not politics, sources say. It looks very much temporary because SEC is still working on the standard of crypto listing and altcoin spot ETFs, approvals, etc. Institutional investors can't buy any of them until this job is completely done. Will you buy those major altcoins before it's completed 100% or afterwards? House GOP declares Crypto Week for mid-July to consider the Genius stablecoin bill and Clarity crypto market structure legislation. The week of July 14th till 18th of July, will be designated Crypto Week, a period for lawmakers to consider upcoming crypto-related legislation. According to the statement on Thursday, there have been rumblings that the House could take up their own version of stablecoin bill, nicknamed Stablecoin as the Stable Act, but they seemingly now will focus on the Senate-passed version named Genius Act. 3 acts: Genius Act, Clarity Act, and Anti-CBDC Surveillance State Act. These 3 acts are to be passed, I think, in this crypto week by the US House, and then signed off by the Donald Trump. And July 9th, next week's Wednesday, is the deadline of tariffs for each country. And more altcoin ETFs are still pending. I don't know how or when the whole market is going to go upside, go downside. By the way, what about the global liquidity then? As you can see here, the white line represents the global money supply, whereas this orange line represents Bitcoin price. Global money supply has risen up significantly already. is like 10 to 12 week, the precursor of those Bitcoin price. According to this, Bitcoin price can go up till the end of September or even October. The level could be $170,000 also, approximately. With a better watch out, however, for the US government's debt ceiling debate negotiations. Why? Once it's done, once the debt ceiling of the United States government, debt ceiling is up, that's in the long term, it's a pretty good news because they can print more money. But in the short term, it could be bad because the US Treasury Department, they borrowed money from the outside sources, but they need to fill it up once it's all decided. The debt ceiling goes up, they need to fill up, suck up all those liquidity in the US markets, which means somewhat in a short period of correction in both stock and crypto markets. So my strategy has been always the same. When the market pumps crazy, taking profit could be and has been always my great strategy. What about yours? Thank you for listening.